Hello, welcome to the first edition of Loch the Nooo. It's quite late on a Friday night actually, it's 7:30 here in Scotland, so I might not get a swim tonight. I've decided to go to one of my favourite lochs, Loch Drunkie. Now a few months ago I bought myself a BMW F650. It's an old BMW and this is my first time of putting all the panniers on. This is all my swimming equipment here. We'll go into that in more detail, but I'm just going to get into my motorcycle gear and we're going to head off to Loch Drunkie and hopefully get a duke this evening. This is an old bike, BMW F650. I have to turn the fuel on. It's got carburetors and everything. So there we go. It's even got a choke. Do you remember chokes? So hopefully get this started, get the journey underway. I'm smiling under this. Stop for a quick, just stop for a quick gear check. Everything's still fine. I was a bit worried about this back pannier touching the rear tyre at an angle, but it's not. Everything's still secure. This is here. We're at just overlooking Aberdeen here, across to Edinburgh, and over there you see the bridges. That's the Silver Sands. That's the playground of Fife Lake swimmers. So here I am at Loch Drunkie. I don't know if you can see, but the gates are locked. I think you've got to buy a permit or whatever. However, I've got a motorbike, I'll just squeeze through. Well, that's me arrived at Loch Drunkie. Everybody else is at a place round the corner, and I found this little spot to myself here. Look at this. I've even managed to bring the bike down with me, so I'm going to just set up camp just now before it gets too dark, and hopefully this will be quite spectacular in the morning. I don't think I'll swim tonight. I'll just get set up camp, and like I say, it's absolutely mobbed round the corner. I've come a bit further down the loch, and it's really quiet, so I'm really quite pleased with that one. That's a bit of a result. Oh yeah, and I was woken up. What actually woke me up was the sound of an Englishman talking quite loudly to whoever else he was with in a kayak. There was two of them in a kayak this morning, so it was those beautiful English tones that woke me up. Thank you for that. I don't know if you can see out there, a little kayak out paddling. Anyway, that's me up, not at sunrise, 8:15. I've slept in, my hammock must have been really comfortable. I can tell you, whoever's on that kayak, the two people in there, are definitely English. They've been out here having a conversation, which actually woke me up. Anyway, good morning. But it's really warm again, and I slept like a log in my little hammock. That's the tarpaulin over it there. And there's the bike. And I'm going to go and get changed and get in the water, I think. Might go and look for some firewood, start a wee fire, make some coffee for breakfast as well. This is one of these little off the ground fires you can buy from eBay. It's only about a tenner or something. It doesn't take long for the water to boil on here at all. Although my pot's not going to be the cleanest, I don't think it matters too much as long as I can get coffee. So that's me and Loch drunken now. Excuse the goggles, usually I use my Roca X1, which by far the best outdoor swimming goggles by a mile. So Roca, if you want to sponsor me, please do, because I've lost 2 pairs in the last month. I quite like the purple tinted ones, thank you very much. Anyway, Loch Drunkie, quite stony to get in. The water is absolutely lovely. This little camera case I've got doesn't float. You see the bike and everything behind me. You can. I'm just going to get in. I know these goggles look absolutely ridiculous. They'll probably fall off me because I swim that fast, you know, the speed. So I'm going to probably do 1,000 metres or so, just a nice relaxing way to start the day. And then I'll go off and do something else. I'll take some more footage from the middle of the loch. What can I say apart from the water is absolutely lovely. There's my bike over there. So there you can just about see my base camp. Over there, see the blue, that's my dry robe. Well worth every penny of the dry robe. Loch Drunkie from the other end this time. I'll get on with some more swimming. Got to keep fit. Here I am, a kilometre down to my swim at Loch Drunkie. Now over there, that's where Kenny and I camped the last time when I went swimming with Kenny McAlpine. I see there's people, probably that loud kayaker from this morning. But right over there, a kilometre that way is where my camp is. I've hidden my bike keys in a special place. So there you go. Now Roca, if you're listening, I really love a pair of X1s. I need a sponsorship deal because I lost my other 2 pairs and they are by far the best goggles for outdoor swimming. These things from Amazon are going to have to get a badge review. They can't compare, they fill up every 50 strokes. But here I am, a kilometre out in Loch Drunkie. Loch the Nooo. There's something magical about swimming when the sun is shining. Just watching the sun in the water. I'm going to dip under and just see if we can capture some of it. just the way the water refracts the light. These goggles are terrible. Rocker, I want a pair of X1s please. Best goggles in the world. Well, that's my swim completed. 2 kilometres. Loch Drunkie. Some people in the campsite now. Or my campsite, as I like to call it. But that was a good wee swim. Loch Drunkie, one of my favourites. Nice place to camp, nice place to swim. So, Loch the Nooo. So I've done my swim in Loch Drunkie, which is on the map is round about, I'm sure that's it there. So looking at the map, I actually fancy going up to Loch. It's a big huge loch, and hopefully find something interesting to do there. So that's it. It's only 37 miles away, but it's a 2-hour drive, so I imagine the roads are going to be a lot of fun. I've just pulled into Loch. It should be called Loch Awesome. It's pretty amazing. I've got myself a little space. I'm going to set up camp. I might go for a little duke. It's a bit wild out there. There's another group of folk across there. Really friendly. I've introduced myself so far, and I'm going to set my hammock up between these 2 trees just now. And that'll be me for the night. Might have a little duke tonight. Spend the night reading some books on my phone, and then another early swim, and then off tomorrow back home. Loch the Nooo. Here's the campsite here. I'm just going to go for a little duke, a little night-time duke, just a little swim just before I head to bed and get up for another one in the morning. So here I am in Loch, in the middle of Loch. Well, not quite in the middle, but I'll give you a little view. Now behind me you'll see a car there with a couple of guys from Glasgow, James and George, and they fed me actually. They fed me burgers and chicken and whatever, because I thought there might be a shop on the way up here, but there was nothing, so I only had a pot noodle and some porridge, but they've managed to keep me going. I'll not be going to my bed hungry tonight. Top people, and that's what I like about doing this kind of thing. You always meet nice and interesting people. They're here just with their boys, and they've got everything. They've got their cars and everything in them. I've got no phone signal, so I'll probably just have an early night tonight. I've got a bit of a book I can read on my phone. Then I'll be up in the morning for a nice swim, and then back home, back to responsibility and Wi-Fi. Anyway, Loch the Nooo. Good morning. Another beautiful morning. It's not sunny, but it's very, very warm here at Loch. In the background, I'll be going for a swim shortly. I'm speaking quietly because the guys in the campsite haven't woke up yet, so they've got young children. You know what it's like when they wake up. It's all go from there. But I'm going to go for a swim shortly, and then I'm going to head home. But I've had a great couple of days and a fantastic sleep last night. And Loch, it really should be called Loch Awesome. Such a beautiful place. Loch the Nooo. This loch is actually really, really big. I don't know exactly how many miles long it is, but it's a huge loch, and the road up here is just a little single track lane, but it's really, really, really nice to drive. Such a nice location, and it's really quiet considering all the roads on the way up here must be mobbed, are mobbed. Probably because of the NC 500, everybody's heading up there. but this little place seems to have been missed so far, so it's a little nugget up here on the west coast, Loch. Here I am in Loch. There's a fine rain going on this morning, which is typical summer Scottish weather. Actually, it's been a bit hot, so I'm quite glad of it. I'll have to pack up the tent though shortly, so before it gets too wet to stick in my panniers, although I do have a bag that'll keep everything dry if necessary. I don't think it's going to thunder or be too wet for the drive home. Anyway, this is my morning swim. Nice way to start the day. I'll get up, have some coffee, say goodbye to my friends and then head home. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've certainly enjoyed making it, and hopefully we'll make some more in the future. Maybe do some places with some history and learn all about that too. Anyway, bye for now. Loch the Nooo. Okay, that's me just back from my adventure. I'm just about to jump in the shower. A couple of things that I'll just like to point out. Most people use safety gears, pool boys, tow floats and whatever, and that is a good idea. I ignore these things at my own peril, but I used to be a competitive swimmer, so I don't have any fear in the water, and the buoyancy trunks give me plenty of flotation anyway. A couple of things: I need to get a new hat, proper goggles. I won't go away without my Rocket X1s. I'll have to buy another pair. Best outdoor swimming goggles ever. And one really important thing I noticed over the last couple of days is I really wish that I'd packed a toothbrush. Oh, Loch the Nooo.